have been thinking about this new song I want to write, and it's super fun, but it's also super exhausting. Like, I kind of feel like my coils are gonna uncoil or something, and I'll just be like this really sexy It's weird. You can totally help. Oh wow, this is actually great. You wanna be my writing partner for a sec? Attitude on point. Love it. Entonces vamos. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you some questions. You ready? Perfecto. Now, where did I put my notes? Gotta be careful with them so they don't incinerate. Ah, here they are. Okay. When you think of love, what's the first word that comes to your mind? Ay, that's so sweet. Have you ever been in love? Oh, really? Oh, that's... And this lucky other, do you still love them? That's amazing. I guess you're both lucky. I was in love once. It's probably hard to imagine this now with how, like, totally independent and self-sufficient I am. But we almost got married. It was a miscommunication, I guess. I really loved him, but he wanted me to settle down. I don't know. I guess I just had bigger dreams than that. And I wasn't gonna let anybody get in the way of the future I could see for myself. You get that, right? I knew you would. If you can believe this, a lot of people think I'm really selfish for doing that. Like, they see it as I totally spat in the face of this girl. But I just don't know who I'd be if I wasn't this. A songwriter. I mean, I'm a natural, right? I think they'd really miss me if I went away. I know! That's so cool that you see it too. Thank you. I'm starting to think you're pretty amazing too. Uh-oh. This is the same thing that happens when I've got a song that's like screaming to be... I'm thinking about how amazing you are, and I've like totally forgotten what we were even talking about. Of course. Love, happiness. Usually songs about tragic love are easier, but let's switch it up. A love so beautiful, like... the vibrant colors, the promise of a new beginning. If only I couldn't Okay, but let's write the line now. Ay, muy fuerte. A strong love, always moving forward. Songwriting is so much fun. It's like actually my favorite. I usually go to my band when I need help, but for some reason, thanks for helping me with it.
Panchita blushes prettily.
Not for work. I get it. You're flirting again. Nice. You know what? You earned it. The next time we hang out can be a real, official date. Don't actually bring me flowers or anything. I have the worst track record with, like, wanting to admire them and then all of a sudden they're in flames. It sucks. But you can, like, think about bringing me flowers. Deal? I'm cute all the time. Duh. It's a date then. I'll see you soon.
Welcome to Roofbox, the home for all your coffee needs.
Kopi gives you an awkward smile, fidgeting with her coffee implements. She keeps looking at you as though she was searching for something.
Oh, well, it's, nice to see you too. You're, that's right.
Kopi snaps her fingers, realization striking.
We had a little chat last time, didn't we? Oh, I thought it was a chat. Well, thanks for coming back. I do appreciate your patronage. We actually have a new drink added to the menu since the last time you came in. So, what can I get for you today? Okay, no problem. One affogato? Order up!
Kopi flies into action, assembling your drink order with speed and skill.
Alright, here we go. One affogato. Enjoy! Is there anything you'd like to know about the affogato? Well, for a fun coffee, the name certainly backs it up. In Italian, they call it affogato al caffè, which literally means drowned in coffee. So, affogato means drowned. That's the way it's made after all. Drown it in espresso. Don't get lost in it. We'll see you next time.
Bathsheba is back to her usual happiness, greeting you with a peppy little wave.
You know, I was sitting here in the bath feeling sorry for myself after the real tragedy I went through with, and I couldn't help but think about, so what if I only have a cup? I have you, and you're basically the second most popular being in the house. I'm number one, obviously. Everyone's just too intimidated to be close friends. And like, that's fine, I don't need them. But if they see me and you walking around being besties and having a ball, oh! They'll be so totally jealous! And that's the most important thing at the end of the day. So, I just wanted to let you know, you and I are actual besties. Lovers! Me and you!
She lets out a loud, cackling laugh.
Oh my god, that is so cute. No. Just besties. I'm not even gonna touch all that. Oh, you are so adorable, though. Oh my god! All right, time to take this best friendship on the road.
She threads her arm through yours, leading you out.
Let's go make everyone jealous. Rub-a-dub-dub, your bestie's a tub.
Oh.
Hey, bestie. Come to talk about how amazing we are together. Oh, so amazing. I was telling Rebby about how good we are together, and they couldn't stop rolling their eyes. I just knew everyone would be jealous. Anytime you want to make this house see.
Kopi is in the middle of opening a bag of coffee beans, wafting their aroma towards her with a pleasant sigh.
Oh, hey! Welcome back. I hope you're in the mood for some delicious coffee. I just got him some fresh new beans, so they're gonna be nice and ready to grind. And, well, I'm looking to try something a little different today. So, what can I get for you today? Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte? Oh! Well, a latte is it's a shot of espresso. Some people think it's basic. If you put in too much foam, you're gonna be making a cappuccino instead. Yeah, you get me. We'll see you next time.
Hey, hey, hey!
She bounds over to you, arms wide open for a hug. Shelley's embrace is absolutely crushing, but it's not just her raw power that makes you feel smothered. There's a desperation in her grip that makes you feel like you've entered a place you can never escape. The hug seems to last an eternity, Shelley's fingers sinking into your soft skin with a bruising force. She releases you eventually, but you're certain you'll be sore later.
Alright, you're really gonna love this. I stayed up all night thinking about how to explain what I go through in terms you'd easily understand. I borrowed a bunch of weights from Dunk to show you. He was so excited to help me, he practically threw them at me. If I wasn't as strong and positive as I am, my feelings might have been real hurt. It's fine though, he just wanted to help. Thanks, sis. It ain't easy keeping it up in the face of the world's negativity. For me, I am an endless ray of sunshine. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I got this yoga mat right here. If you don't mind, get on your hands and knees. Hey, I'm glad you think so, but that's not the point, I promise.
Shelley waits patiently for you to lower yourself to the ground, or about as patiently as she can manage. You humor her, settling on your hands and knees on the yoga mat Shelley has brought for you.
Okay, great, excellent. Now the weights.
One by one, Shelley begins to carefully arrange weights across your back. They're heavy and precariously placed. One wrong move would send them tumbling to the floor.
All right, how you feeling? Only a little? You should be feeling scared. It's a lot of pressure to hold things up. But wait, there's more.
Shelley grabs a hold of the yoga mat with both hands, jerking it suddenly from side to side. The effect is not unlike a mini earthquake. It's all you can do to hold on to the yoga mat, your knuckles turning white with the effort.
How do we feel now? Well, yeah, but more than that, it's stress, baby. Imagine having to hold stuff up and you don't even have the proper foundation. Day in and day out, you gotta cling to a wall, not knowing whether today is the day you fall.
Shelley taps her forehead, switching swiftly from stress to a knowing smirk.
That's why I gotta be so positive all the time. Positivity won't keep stuff from falling, but it will help my fingers dig just that much harder into the drywall. I'm saying. Okay, time to reset.
Shelley frantically clears the weights from your back, helping you stand up again.
Thanks for seeing things from my perspective. Nobody else ever wants to listen long enough to get what I'm talking. It's always, not now, Shelly, and please stop yelling at me, Shelly, and please leave before I have you escorted out, Shelly. I gotta take these back to Dunk now before he needs them again. But it was catch you on the flip side, my pal.
I'll open the way.
All right, you ready for your first workshop? That's what I'm talking about. All right, come to the job site prepared and with the can-do attitude. It's working. A good job is never done. Unless it's Dunzo. You ever heard of Dunzo? It's one step above done. The ultimate. Careful though. I knew a screw who had a little too much Dunzo, if you know what I'm talking about.
Tony grins, flashing you a pair of finger guns as he waggles his eyebrows at you.
First things first. In a courtship, as on a job site, you want to look busy. You don't gotta be doing nothing, you just gotta look it. Ah, the sweet sounds of education. Lesson number 2. You just wrote down lesson number 2? Wow, commitment. It's what's on the outside that counts. Yeah, my work here is done. See? You're really starting to get it. All right. That's enough wisdom for today. Gotta give you time to digest all that good advice. Hope you were taking notes. Next time you're getting tested. Not tested like going to the clinic tested. Yeesh. I meant tested like pop quiz tested. There's the lunch bell. Gotta run. Remember what I told you. Test next time.
Stepford is pacing when you find him.
Come on, Stepford, just go. What's the worst that could happen? A lot, that's what could happen. Yeah, I better avoid it altogether, but what if I won? Oh, it would be everything I've ever dreamed of. Oh, I don't know. Is it that obvious? A little contest. Remember how I told you there came a decision point in every trophy's life? I think mine has come. But I don't know what to do. Really? You'd help me? And here I thought everybody hated me. All right, so here for years now, the house has hosted an annual Trivialetics competition. It includes a combination of difficult physical challenges and trivia challenges. It's always a fierce competition, and every crowds, the cheering. It's my favorite thing. It is. Every year, I am presented to the winner as a trophy. It's truly an honor. I spend days preparing. After all, I absolutely must have the chiseled physique that aches to be handled. The dazzling golden tan that captivates the eye, and the sly, mischievous smile that just... Naughty, but also, let's see if it works later. Anyway, I always get brought up on stage, making my... and I listen to the cheering fans, and... I do. I have to confess, I really do. But they're never cheering for me. Exactly, but what if I lose? I don't know if I could bear it. It would be so embarrassing. I'd have to admit in front of everyone that I spent all my time training to win, and no time preparing to be a great trophy. My physique would be a mere tantalizing. My tan? A dull silver at best. And my smile would be an ordinary, run-of-the-mill, irresistible. Maybe that's because you're giving me something extraordinary to smile about. And so you see, dare I try my... There can be no middle ground. What do you think? Should I spend the remaining time before the... Or should I sign up to compete and spend my time training? My gosh, I'm gonna do it! I'll go right now. Wish me luck.
I can't believe you're back after that little negative voice in the back of my head was really sure you'd never come back after that whole weights thing, but I wrestled it into submission with the I didn't spend the entire night sweating and crying. Oh, no, I'd never. I mean, I would, if that's what you wanted, but you don't, right? Right? So I didn't.
For the first time since you've met Shelley,
Ah, you have visitor, Shelley. I will return another time.
I guess I am right now, aren't I?
Ah, I will keep it, Shelley. Your constant anxiety is creating atmosphere of tension in the house. Everyone is afraid to hurt your feelings, so
You're not here to hang out with me?
this is business school.
Oh.
Shelley's eyes fill with tears. But where you would expect her to have an outsized reaction, this looks like real hurt.
I am not intending to. We care about your feelings, Shelley, really. But we have tried dancing around it for long enough. What can I tell you but to relax? You must trust in your muscles. They are considerable.
Shelley sniffles, finally speaking.
Easy for you to say. Nobody put you together wrong. You can just trust you're gonna do your job every day.
Tears streaming down Shelley's cheeks. Dasha gives Shelley a sweet if awkward pat on the shoulder.
I am sorry, Shelley. Please, try just to relax a bit, eh? We're all on your side, even if you do not feel it every moment. I will let the two of you speak.
Shelley sniffles again.
Yeah. I'm mounted wrong. No studs, no anchors. Right into the drywall. Why do you think I'm so strong? I've had to hold on like crazy for years, and Dasha and Abel and all the rest of those guys. They don't know what it's like. They can just rely on their own muscles to get the job done, knowing nothing's wrong. Me? I just gotta know one of these days I'm gonna fall. Someone's gonna put too much weight on me and I'm gonna rip right out of the wall. Whoever I'm holding up's gonna break. And I'm gonna know it was all my fault. You think I didn't think of that before? I tried asking around the house years. Nobody but Tony was even willing to try. And I am not letting that guy near me. You're the only person I trust to even try. So you're saying you'd probably guess it was stupid to think I could. That's fine. Just gotta.
It's clear Shelley's heart is not in her affirmations.
What, like, just be scared and not so loud about it? I guess that could work. I'm gonna go.
Shelley walks off away from you without looking back. You've never seen it.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today? Sure thing.
Kopi gets to work, grinding.
And voila! One latte just for you. Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte? Oh gosh, where do I begin? There's all different kinds of patterns to choose from. Hearts, tulips, but probably one of the most essential patterns for any good barista to learn is the Rosetta pattern. It's supposed to be based off this plant, but I forgot the full name of it. That's probably it, yeah. We'll see you next time.
You're back! You actually came back! I mean, I know you said you would. But I figured you were just being polite. Oh, I'm so happy! Well, let me be a good hostess and fix you a drink. What would you... Excellent! So, what'll it be? You know that drink takes 7 minutes for me to shake? I'm charging extra. Anyway, coming right up.
7 minutes later...
Whew.
You drain your glass with impressive speed.
Oh, that was fast. Anytime! Seriously. Anytime. I still haven't had any new customers. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I make good drinks, I picked a good spot for my bar, and I'm cute and charming to boot. What else do I need? Advertise? You really think that's necessary? Oh, damn. That feels so odd. But I guess if there... That sentence made more sense in my head, but you know what I mean. Too bad this house doesn't have someone like... the concept. So, I guess we're gonna be doing it ourselves. Now, we need this ad to be enticing. But how would we go about that? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Which of these words do you feel best describes the atmosphere of the Tipsy Tumbler? We gotta bust out the thesaurus. Show that we're smart, too. Now, Lyric won't come by anymore after I tricked him into saying some drunk tongue twisters. But he left behind some good pages. How about one of these bad boys? I mean, they're all just different ways of saying fun, I think. Or at the very least, they sound like they would. That's fun to say. Vivacity. Vivacity. Yeah, now we're cooking.
Ooh, look who it is. Yeah.
Timothy is purring up a storm, looking at you with the biggest, shiniest eyes you've ever seen, outside of a cartoon.
Timmy hopes your day is better too when you see him. Ooh, ah. Timmy is so happy he could sing. Yeah. If you say so. But still, Timmy has many adorable things to do, but maybe Timmy will find you later. Perfect. See you soon. Yeah.
Your orders, red curtain rises.
Hey, Josephina.
Shelley still has a slight air of nervousness.
So, I was doing a lot of thinking and some reading up online. I thought always being positive would help the negativity and fear I felt. But I guess that's what folks call toxic positivity. And that's bad. I was just so scared of falling down and letting everybody down. I was pushing people away without even meaning to. Well, thanks, but it was the wrong way to go. I'm still scared of falling down. I don't really know what to do with all that fear. Yeah. Maybe that's okay. But look, I gotta thank you. Most everybody runs away from me before too long. You stuck around, and you were supportive. I don't know if I'd have ever been able to relax long enough to rethink my entire deal without you around. In a way, you were my shelf. So thanks. There's, one more thing. I haven't been close to anybody in a long time, and I thought it was all the anxiety at first. But last night, instead of staying up because I was scared you were gonna hate me, I kept thinking, I want to see that smile again. Do you think maybe we could be more than friends? You would? Oh my god! I've never done this before. I don't know what happens next. I'm scared, but it feels different this time. I feel fluttery. It's nice.
Shelley reaches out for your hand. Her grip is strong, but there's a sweet softness in her touch.
I feel like with you by my side, I can take on anything. It's easy not to worry about the bad things when I see you smile like that. The future feels bright. I'm gonna lift you higher!
You ready to get wrapped up in Tyrell? Because I'm always ready for some of you. Ooh, I didn't know I would ever like someone so dirty. Come on here now. Let me get in real close.
No one knows your nooks or cranny. Tyrell leaves you feeling fuzzy and warm, even a little shiny.
Ah, man, this isn't where the experience is for today. Yoga time! See you tomorrow!
All's well here in the living room. Been working real hard.
Work? Or work? Or play?
So, we couldn't help but notice you on your computer.
I mean, we weren't snooping or nothing.
Kurt was.
Yeah, I was looking pretty hard.
But we see you signed up for a dating site, didn't you?
You're trying to get some action, huh?
Oh, we didn't mean to upset you.
If anything, we were just concerned about you.
Yeah, we know that trying to get someone to like you can be tough. Especially when you ain't as cool as we are. I told you to leave that part out.
Oh, my bad, you're right. What I meant to say,
He didn't mean to say.
no, let me make it up to you. What if I told you I can give you a surefire phrase to snatch some honey?
Snatch honey? They aren't a bear, Kurt.
Trust me, I'm good at this sort of stuff.
Don't do it. It will only end.
You don't know that. He doesn't know that.
I've known you long enough to know a mistake when you're about to make one. And this, my filigreed friend, is a big old mistake.
I promise I can help with this.
Okay, say one thing you know about our human here.
Well,
besides their name. Anyway, the moral of the story is, we won't read your messages anymore.
But could you make the text smaller? It's just so easy to read.
Kurt!
It's like trying to ignore a billboard. Sometimes I just can't help it.
Ignore him. He puts his tassel in his mouth a few times a day.
You trying to say I should stop?
That's what
But I can't help.
Shh.
But
You're done. We'll see you around. isn't where... Yoga time! See you tomorrow!
It's my favorite custard. What can I get for you today? Right. Just, make sure you can take your alcohol.
Kopi makes a lovely cup of coffee in her expert way, topping it off with a generous pour of cream. You could...
And there we are. Enjoy. Is there anything you'd like to know about the Irish coffee? Yeah, it's more of a cocktail. You know how there's usually espresso martini at bars? The Irish coffee is kind of similar. You've got sugar and whiskey poured over black coffee, stir it up a little bit, and then pour some thick cream over it. Oh, but trust me, it really makes it all worth it when you prepare it correctly. We'll see you next time.
Love it when you grab my knob like that.
closet. My secret closet. My secrets are kept.
Love it when you grab my knob like that.
Oh.
Nope. Hey there. Fancy a meal? Hard to have a proper conversation in here. Locations left that dang fool Scandalabra never shuts his yap. Always going on and on about scandal this and scandal that. And effulging his gut like we ain't all sitting here at full view. Get a room for that, buddy. He just likes to make it always moaning and groaning about it, like a ghost with a bellyache. Guess it ain't all bad, though. At least we got Rainey's record player. Lovely gal. Big partier. Yep, makes putting up with Scandelabra. Oh, but look at me jawing about all that like we ain't got nothing but time. Let me get back to work.
Why, hello there, Maestro. Yes, perfectly fine now. I've decided that I will be right. There's no reason for me to waste away in obscurity just because I was forcibly retired. I'm equipped. I have the training. Why shouldn't it be me? I've decided to channel I'm calling it Keys Piano Sonata Number 1 in D minor. Capriccio, merely following classical naming conventions. It follows the goddess Piana, the most favored daughter of the sky god, as she's unfairly cast from the heavens down into the I just started working on the first movement. Right now, Piana, she stumbles to the nearest village, but it would appear that they are jealous of her status as a deity. This would be program music. The themes and developments happened in contrast to absolute music, which is more abstract. So now, Piana's trapped in the mortal realm, far away from everyone she holds dear. This all happens in the first part of the sonata, the exposition. I think I'd like to build on the sinister theme in the second movement. Leave me. I have composing to do.
You ready to get wrapped up in Tyrell? Because I'm always ready for some of you. Ooh, I didn't know I would ever like someone so dirty. Come on here now.
No one knows your Tyrell leaves you feeling...
Oh.
Dunk is in the middle of a downward. When he sees you, he straight.
Hey, hey, there's my... Ready to try some yoga? Oh, man, yes! I love the... Yoga is popular these days. Even now, you still got equipment like Chris, who thinks it's soft stuff. But also, like, who cares if it's soft or not? We're gonna get our yoga on.
As if on cue, another household object.
What up, what up, what up?
Dunk's normally unflappable smile grows slightly rigid.
Ah, Shelly, hey, we were just about to...
Do some yoga? Yeah, I heard...
Shelley throws her muscled arms around the two of you, bringing you in. She's squeezing far too tight, evidently unaware of just...
But like, why do yoga when you could... Do you know how good at hugging you can be when you lift?
Dunk manages to free himself from Shelley's death grip. You feel his strong fingertips wedging between Shelley's arm and your shoulder.
Lifting is good for your hug muscles, there's no doubt about that. Besides, yoga builds...
Dunk finally manages to pop you out of Shelley.
Balance? Nah, bro. You gotta grab life by the... You don't want our good pal here to miss out on the best...
Shelly, my dude, respectfully, life ain't all about lifting.
Shelley's mouth drops open, as though Dunk has just said something absolutely unthinkable. It might be a good time to intervene.
Exactly. Lifting is...
How can you say that? How else are you gonna lift your friends up and carry all their burdens and make them a part of you until you push them away or you collapse under the strain of it all? Why, that's no way...
Look, we all got our priorities. It's great that you want to do that, but what kind of world would this...
I'm not...
This seems to break something in Shelley. She wanders away.
What if everyone did Shelley's job? So...
Dunk exhales, placing his hands on his hips.
Okay, yoga time. So first of all, how do you feel about yoga? You ever do it before? Yes, loved it. All right, let's... How about we start with a nice down dog pose? Can do. Okay, just go ahead and put your...
Dunk demonstrates the move for you, placing his hands on the floor and bending down in a V.
Make sense?
You bend down into a decent downward-facing dog. Dunk is elated.
Yeah, that's... Now, see if you can lift your...
Dunk lifts one leg from the ground. He's surprisingly flexible for such a big guy.
Whoa, yeah! That's it! See? You've already got such a solid base.
Dunk leads you through several poses, encouraging you and guiding you wherever you may need. He's an excellent instructor, always considering your body's limitations. By the time you're done, the two of you have worked up a good sweat. There's almost...
This is great. Why don't we cool down with a nice cross-leg sit here?
Dunk motions to you to take a seat across from him on the mat. As you take your place on the floor, you find that for once, his boundless energy has...
Thank you. A lot of big guys, they don't think about it. Like if you're squatting. Yoga is way... I don't like feeling that's football, basketball...
Dunk breathes in deeply.
Great workout today, man. Real. Next time, we're gonna do... I'll even let you choose the ball. Hell yeah, that's the attitude.
Well. You know, it's funny being here in the but you ain't left the house. Not that I'm judging, but hey, I do my job. Now then, what can I do? All's well here in the... Would be nice if... Oh, but don't you worry.
The beautiful flapper you see before you stands in stark where she seems sweet with an old world. She dances to it all the same, swinging...
Well, don't just stand there like a wet blanket. You get a wiggle on. Let's see you dance. Up, head down, and just dance already.
You give it your best shot.
Now you're on the trolley. Oh, can't be any clearer than that. You're on the trolley. I'm saying, you're getting it.
Mercifully.
Well, my name's Raina. How you doing? I've been waiting. You've been all over this house, but you never come my way. Well, anyway, it is so great to see a new... Nobody ever seems to want to hang out anymore. I used to be the belle of the ball. Everyone was so happy to see me at a party. Now it's always just me and my records. Me neither. Well, whatever. I'm gonna keep the party going here. Feel free to stick around. Otherwise, you can beat it.
Rainy's frenetic, high-pitched record.
Finally. I take it you're my... I should have known it was too much to expect you'd be on time. After all, it was apparently too much to expect you... You're not even dressed proper. Put this on. It suits you. I trust you brought your financial documents, receipts, and records to support all the information reported on your most recent tax return.
I'm sorry. I don't know how you run, so if you want to walk away, do you understand, taxpayer? Much better. Now, you keep complying and showing but step out of line. And I have the power. Have I made myself abundantly clear? Good. All right then. Now, obviously you're here because your painfully inadequate accounting led to numerous administrative discrepancies in your most... Quite honestly, your return was so utterly incomprehensible that we were shocked to find a human actually filed it. Excuses and groveling will do little to help you at this juncture. Although it is rather enjoyable to watch you pitifully score. What's important is that we properly assess your fiduciary. Can I count on your compliance, taxpayer? Firstly, on your personal taxes, you took the standard deduction. Additionally, your itemized deductions were unusually large when compared to your reported income. As I'm sure you're well aware, claiming the standard deduction I'll obviously need to see all the receipts for the itemized deductions, so I can reconcile those records with you. Moving on. There were numerous flagrant issues related to grossly... It appears you mistakenly or fraudulently used the wrong amortization period for a variety... See the highlighted line items here on Form 4562? I appreciate your remorse. Just don't let it happen again. And finally, it's come to our attention that you omitted several foreign... As I'm sure you're aware. Yet you failed to file an F-bar form at all. Look, I'm going to level with you. Given the numerous omissions and inconsistencies in your filing, it appears this audit is undoubtedly going to be an extremely... Additionally, I will be sending a team of agents to your home to oversee... Depending on your compliance during the field audit, I will consider suggesting that my superiors treat you with leniency. Is that all understood? And scene. Whew. I don't know about you, but that left me an adequate and serviceable job, my little wretch. It pleases your mistress to hear that. And considering you were not a total disappointment, I'd be interested in exploring... I look forward to experiencing your...
A flowering beauty waves at you. She looks rather like a fairy tale prince.
Oh my gosh, hi! I'm Prissy. You probably already... It's polite to introduce yourself. This is so funny that you're standing there. Because I was sitting here, imagining how wonderful... And then boom! Here you are, like magic! Yeah! Well, no, I mean kind of. You're definitely great. Probably. But in my imagination, the person standing where you're standing also did stuff. I need you, please, to flirtalize me. I get your confusion. It's totally understandable. I am a plant. Yes. Plant-like? I mean, I suppose paintings of plants look plant-like, or... Oh no. Are you You know, actually, I already know the answer. Just in case you hadn't already deduced this, I am made of plastic. Oh, well, I am made of plastic. I would really rather not be made of plastic. I would rather be I want to grow. I want to reach for the sun. And I want to feel the photo. Right now, I mostly feel dust, which doesn't actually smell that great, if I'm being honest. So perfumey. You spray it and all of a sudden you're like, oh my god. Which doesn't mean that perfume stores can't also be clean. I'm sure they can. Plastic? I'll bet if I was a real plant, it would be socially acceptable for me to have opinions about stuff. Of course, I know I'm weird. That I'd give just about anything to be a real plant. Ah! But the fertilizer is the result of months of dedicated study on my part to find a substance that will... Drumroll, please. Make me
Prissy presents you with a green jug, covered in pictures of flowers aggressively mugging for the camera. This is about what you expected from something called fertilizer.
Oh, no. If I'm going to be a human, I want to at least be a real plant first. You're a human, and you were never a plant, so you don't even know what you missed out on. I have done so much research. The gold standard. I just need you to give me a good dousing right at the roots and then stand back and watch the magic. That's exactly what I said when I discovered it. I mean, those exact words. We're so in sync, so you'll do it. Fertilize me? Yes! Oh my gosh! This is the most exciting. I'm ready. So it says on the directions.
Prissy reads off the back of the container of fertilizer.
Douse liberally and with abandon, no such thing as too much. Couple each dose with a body wiggle or the recitation. I know! Douse me!
You spray Prissy from head to...
Ooh, I think I feel there's this really strong...
You take a moment to inspect Prissy.
Do I look different? I don't feel different. I mean, I feel wetter, but that's probably just from all the doubt. What do you think? Do you see anything? I don't think so. This was a result of a lot of... Because it was also my first... I'll try again. Hey, would you be willing to help me again? If I need it? Thanks. I am fun. Well, I bet...
Squeak. Squeak.
Nightmare looks both pleasant and horrifying tonight. A strange mix of the way you once knew her and the way she's grown to look to you now.
Hello, my dear. No, not yet. I did some.
The room feels cold.
I really tried with. I pulled back, and you rejected all of it. That's exactly what you did.
Nightmare seems larger somehow, looming over you in a way that activates your fight or flight. But you can't move, can't speak.
That's it. If you don't value me, won't engage, I don't think you deserve to dream anymore. You don't deserve to live, really. Maybe I should take more than your dreams from you.
Your body is melting, and your thoughts are a chaotic scramble. Perhaps you could have avoided this by being nicer to her, but you're past...
Look at that regretful... It's too late, dear. You had your chance. Maybe someday you'll be but from here on, no good, no bad. Goodbye.
That's the stuff dreams are made. Damn. Are you really bad at dating, or just happy to see me? And you're scoring some major points with me. Looking to learn a little. You ever hear people say things like, she's a... Well, let me tell you. Hate is a kind mistress, a loving mistress, a mistress that... In fact, the more hate you have in your life, the happier you'll be, the better you'll feel. Oh, no, it is. You think I'd lie to you? Look, and the best thing for you? Hate, baby. Come back anytime you want to hear more about hate.
You're back. Sorry if I'm a little groggy. You just caught me right. Putting that's arduous. The whole upgrade process always. Remember the last time you upgraded my from Atlantic City to Newark? It's burned into my diet. That upgrade was supposed to make everything run much more. At least that's what the commercial prompt. No one has ever regretted a move from Atlantic City to Newark, was the marketing tagline. I thought so too. But then, after the install, half of my app and the other half, that was a rough few months. Don't you agree? But I know from lurking, so this time it's going to be different. Everything is going to be out, and in just a few more minutes, you'll finally get to meet the... My processors are all computing at an accelerated speed, just thinking about it. And I love hearing your enthusiasm. Ooh, it's almost ready. At least that's what the progress bar says. And we both know the progress bar never lies. I can't help it. Being around you brings out the best. By the way, have you given any thought to what you know, after you meet the new, upgraded me? Well, I was was thinking we could visit some... Maybe we could spend some time writing some documents? Replace some of the NSFW variety, of course. Oh, I bet that you would. I bet that makes your processors positively overheat. Oh my gosh! It's done! It's finally installed! Hooray!
Mac looks at you with vulnerability in their green eyes. They truly look like a new computer. They were beautiful before.
Well, what do you think of the new me? Be honest. Wow, you're right! You know, this upgrade really is... I mean, I knew it'd be impressive. This is really impressive, if you know what I mean. I don't blame you. It's incredible. Internally, I'm processing information. It's like my mind has achieved a level of enlightenment far beyond what I could even imagine previously. Here, ask me a question. Any question. I would love to answer that for you, but the knowledge would no doubt drive you to madness. Oh, but I do know that. That's how good this upgrade is. Moving on, this operating system, let's be honest, this is a user interface that is just begging to be interfaced by as many users. Of course, I was just thinking that maybe, in order to fully don't you agree? Listen, I don't want to hurt your feelings. Through the experience of being intimate with others, and armed with that insight, we could return to this relationship with the tools and experience necessary to... Wonderful! I think this is we'll spend a little time apart, interfacing with other individuals, and then we'll I think that experience will be, and if nothing else, it'll give you some time to work on a new... Do we have a concordance? You are the absolute... Enjoy your little sojourn in the awful...
Love it when you grab my knob like that.
Oh, you look like you... And I've got plenty of things. Oh, is it that business thing? You notice I said that in quotes, right? I mean, Joe is... It's nice. Anyway...
A tall, statuesque corporate type with striking hair and cheekbones is staring at you. Something about her makes you instinctively crave her approval. And the way she's looking...
Come to rub it in?
This was gonna be the job that, and then Valdivian decides, and you, large brain genius that you are, train my replacement. Am I supposed to feel sorry for you? Well, whatever. Valdivian has no use for either of us. And you got me into this mess, so you're gonna be here. Time's wasting. Icebreaker. Name's Wilhelmina Work. Friends call me Will. Hello. You and I aren't friends, but in the spirit of team building, you can call me Will. As for my fun fact, I speak 6 languages and am fluent in 4. What? So you can tell your little... Nice try. Moving on.
You introduce yourself to Willie, but when it comes time for your fun fact, you hesitate for a moment. What to choose?
I guess that's a fun fact, though the word fun... Well, that's done now. Let's see what else is on the agenda for today.
Willie pulls her phone out, scanning through some unseen document.
Guess we're on to scope now. Very good. Maybe here's the deal. I had a job. I am your job, so you don't have a job either. Tables turning, So you and I are going to meet every day. Since this is your fault and you have nothing better to do, you owe it to me to be here for this. Good. You get this straightened out. I've got some interviews lined up. First one's with Hanks Limited. The very same. Meeting adjourned.
Are you ready? Yeah. Bro! Get pitted. Dang. Ain't it? No way. For sure. Yeah. Human.
Nope.
You return. This is a waste. I notice every time that you choose not to speak, and it gives me... Though I suppose it has been a while. I can respond to your question. I certainly have the time. Fear. I feel a deep gratitude for the forces of the Earth's internal... If it were not for her, my separate parts would disperse into the vacuum. My concentration now is of a rate that I can stay within myself. If I were to disperse, the volume... It frightens me to think of that occurring, which it must one day. My plight simply is. I tire of this. Before you attempt to speak with me again, you must show me that you can be silent. We will see.
I've been wondering when we would see...
Yeah, we were just talking about you. All good stuff.
They were talking about how good you look.
What are you doing? You ain't got no...
I'm just telling the truth.
But you could be a...
Oh, hey, look who's here.
Yes, Gwendolyn.
They think you are just the cutest thing ever. You should have heard what Kurt said about you.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, look at them both. They look so embarrassed. I haven't seen Rod like this since he tried to hit on me.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, what Kurt said.
They were going on and on and...
I didn't know Gwendolyn was listening that hard. I mean, she is right there, but still, a little
It would be, but you won't get it from me.
Why don't you just act like you never found...
Ooh, can't unring that bell. That kind of thing.
This is a nightmare.
Okay.
Can we end this, please?
You two want...
Thank you.
I sense a hint of
And to think you look cooler heads.
Oh, projection.
Okay, we're ending this conversation.
Right now.
I think you should leave before they...
That...
Real decent of you to come. Well, hell, I don't mind, though. Supporting Rainey while she makes her beautiful music. The nicest record player, too. Nice to see a star like her be so humble. But you don't look like you're here. All's well here, amigo. Thought it'd be nice if I could get Rainey to play me a little country music. And nothing to complain about here otherwise.
You can feel Skips is here, but you can't see him.
Dismantled and reconstituted within the void. Behold, fragile mortal.
It appears that Skips is back to his old Shadow Lord look.
XXX, Omega Shadow Lord. 42069, XXX, exclamation point! Isn't my former penumbra? Oh, how little you matter. Are you frightened by my new form? My awesome power. I am not the Lord of Shadow. I have evolved into... And it's all... Know this. From I will be there. Feeding off of... Witness my new umbra.
Skips, Omega Shadow Lord.
Fair.
What the fuck was that?
For the last time, I don't have games on my computer.
can literally see a game right there on the desktop.
Well, that's for me. I work hard. Mama needs to play a little arachnid old maid every now and then to soothe.
Hey, I got
From what? Pretending to run a criminal empire?
I'm not pretending.
Sure, kid.
Leave us alone.
Sure.
Well, 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 look who made it. Welcome to the potential future home of the Pin family's crime paradise. Open your mind, baby. Criminal enterprises are way more than a guy in a Any real mafioso's got an accountant and an office and a... What? Can't you see it now? Right there. Robert Bobby Pin. Legitimate business pin. What? But the point of that is so they don't. Am I a business pin? Is that business legit? It's real simple, baby. But all right. If the name... I call it... So we tell people I scam HQ. I make a bunch of fake degrees. They bring me the money. Then we tell them that I invested it. Meanwhile, we get some more suckers. Take their money. We just keep finding new suckers to keep the scam going. It can't fail. Yeah. I mean, a hardened gangster like me can handle a couple of years in... Besides, if I get locked... No, that... Seems like... But hey, that's okay, babe. So here's your hint for our next potential look. Spiders! Pin out, baby!
Dunk is dribbling a basketball.
Hey, hey!
He passes you the ball. You... Dunk is delighted by even...
Hell yeah!
He takes the ball from you. Dunk claps his hands together as though he...
Sports, baby!
He turns to pick up the baseball and foot...
We already had a little taste of basketball, so let's just stick with these. What do you think?
He holds them both out to you, alternately raising one up and then the other.
Oh, hell yeah, baseball! It really takes me back, you know.
He tosses the baseball to you, and you'd been expecting some sort of fastball, but Dunk seems uninterested in...
I had a little stint playing baseball for a while. Football was more my thing. Well, is Duncan, and I love basketball. I mean, listen, I played just about everything, but I was real into football most of my life.
You throw the ball back to him, and while your pass is clumsy...
I took up baseball after I used to play it for fun before, but everyone around me was so mad at me for turning down the chance of a lifetime. He just couldn't get that playing competitively at that level was his. I just couldn't even pick up a football for a while. I'd always get too sad. Me too. But thanks for saying so. We're okay now, but I don't know. Just seems like nobody just plays to have fun anymore, you know? Yeah?
He gives you a soft smile. It's quite...
Well, I don't get why everyone else has to make... Sports and exercise should feel good! Winning is fun, but if you should feel... I hope as we do what we're doing here, you can feel that too. Yes, that's just what I want. I'm so glad.
Dunk tosses the...
Great hustle. We should keep up that positive. Okay, yeah. Next time, we'll hit the rackets. Knock the birdie around, get those arms swinging. Yeah, that'll be great.
You like it when I'm horizontal like this. You like it when I'm horizontal like this.
The attic is dark and cold. Then again, it might be...
Listen here, you little worm. You think you can just slither into my...
No, I...
No, miss.
No, mistress.
No, you spineless, pathetic. Nothing happens in this attic without my... You will not be playing pretend gangster.
The safe casts her steam.
Another uninvited guest. Why don't...
Yes, ma'am.
Good, Pin. Don't disturb me.
In the middle distance, a confused sound comes from a new, moneyed object.
What now?
Nobody you need to worry about.
Oh, I see.
Bobby lowers their voice.
Goddamn!
They look back to...
Welcome. Potential future site of the Pin Criminal Empire. I was just thinking the same thing. I mean, it's cold, yeah, and it's dark and scary, which is, like, great for striking fear in the hearts of enemies. But Bobby Pin runs a warm... But just to be sure, I call this one, so check it out. They think they're gonna have a meeting with me. We keep them waiting a while, I sneak up on them, scare the shit out of them. They drop all their money and valuables, as one does. We pick it all up and get rich. Repeat, repeat, repeat. God, yeah. You got all these wise guys up here crowding my shit and ruining... Yes, it's not my fault.
Bobby looks around the room, as though they fold their arms over their body, trying to keep...
Well, look. Maybe this time you come up with a scheme for us. Huh, recruit? Wow, I love the way you...
At the very mention of breaking into... Her very presence She needs not even open her mouth. It's clear from her demeanor that she's saying, "Get out of my attic before I have you flayed, you wretched, unworthy cretin."
Yikes!
Bobby calls over their shoulder as...
You can find me where the magic happens, a den of sin and rest in equal measure!
A grand dame with a gothic vibe regards you...
Well, well. If it isn't the one who made... Ugh. I don't know. For someone who's amassed such a varied and confusing collection of bits, you just look so... I was hoping for a real Frankenbrine to go with all this preservation. Oh, excellent. Normalcy can be boring, and I do so loathe being... All this time I've been in your house. I think I'll make use of your presence, long delayed though it is, by holding your feet to the fire. Is it? Spicy, bitter, cold. I had a lover once, a ladder, who... She's gone now. Memories. At long last, we're going to see, sort, and... I love chaos as much as I'm starting to look like Jerry. Oh no. You are long past the point of I exist now. The cleansing I'm demanding will simply mean that, though perhaps I shouldn't ask you to, but no, needs must. We've established I won't die. Though, another time. The first of your tasks for me is to gather Chem and Art, so that we might proceed efficiently. These two are both necessary.
Yo. Okay.
It appears that Cam is interested in helping with Lady Memoria.
Hello, how are we today? How can the wide world of artistic expression help? Ah, dear Mem, isn't she? I am such a fan. Let's go.
And with that, your quest...
Great to see you again. The other competitors are, like, really good. I guess I'm ready to start, though. Started with... Oh, yes, training. I'll start by, doing yes, and then, I'll do some eyelash. If I say no, can we still be friends? Okay, so I've never trained, but I just need a game plan. Great idea! So the categories would be, which should we start with? I love it.
Stepford claps his hands together.
All right. What should we... The competition involves gymnastics? Oh, right. What should we do now? Oh, yeah. I know, right?
You and Stepford cover yourselves in oil, bringing your bodies together in a variety of positions. Bare, glistening skin, grunting, and the feel of Stepford's hard body against yours. It's truly an...
What should we do now?
Stepford contorts himself into all... By the time you've finished...
I had, thanks so much for pushing me through. What should we do now?
You encourage Stepford to run... He nearly collapses by the time...
I think, like, literally... Is my heart going to explode? Oh, I hate you with every... What should we do now? Really? Okay.
Gentlemen, and here you are. Excellent. How...
Oh, you know me, Memoria.
Yes, I do. Perhaps better if we answer that question in private. And Art?
I'm amazing. I saw a bit of green in this. I almost, literally, fell over. Fabulous day thus far.
Wonderful. I saw that green. You both know what we're the long-awaited clean.
Oh, sweet.
Not so fast, Cammy. I'm sure that
There will be more than enough for both of you, I'm sure. There are years' worth to go. I'll keep it simple. I'll pull something, and you, my human darling, will decide whether it goes to Cam or to Art.
And we're grateful.
Or a fossilized.
Yes, we're all we're starting now. And boys, just your zany antics are a distraction I can.
Yes, ma'am.
This poster, Bruno Jar's The Moonshine Jug Tour. I remember when you brought this back. I was disturbed. You were so... I believe it was this concert where you got that stick-on What was it? A rose? Barbed wire? Oh, of course it was. A great big sour one, I hope. So, what shall we do with it?
Oh, sweet. This'll be delicious. Nom nom. Huh? I don't like eat it. Shut up.
Wonderful. Next. Another Bruno Jar's piece. This is the album itself called Moonshine. And it looks like you attached your tickets to it as well. How sentimental. Though I suppose if I'd bought scalp tickets at the door from a man in a red sequined fedora, I'd have kept them too. What would you like to do?
Nice. Digital is bullshit as far as I'm concerned. Hard copy every time.
What a perspective he offers. Now these. These are stamp and coin collections. I remember when you started making these. I believe your grandfather sent you the first few. I'd be surprised that you still had them, but you don't. I do. And we're going to make a decision about them. Now, please.
A family heirloom. I'll hang it with...
Family is important. These next, I think, should be easy. You, dear, have a collection of magazines about picture frames. You had that nosy neighbor who kept stealing your mail, and you wanted to antagonize them with deeply uninteresting booty for their trouble. I thought it was brilliant, frankly. But the neighbor moved, and the magazines are a bit dusty now, so maybe they've served their last purpose?
Excellent. Usually the only paper I get has pizza grease on it, which is also cool.
He's so grungy. I am, aren't I? It's nice to be appreciated. Yes, motivate. You got this from that gym you were going to for a while. Apparently they had good classes, a clean locker room, and this penchant for believe in your shelf. Take a bike out of... I suppose they thought it was... I would have liked one about pickleball. Toss, keep, burn into ashes.
You've got it.
Excellent. Last one for now. One of Hirohime's posters for some sort of anime. I can't say I understand why this seems to be all the rage nowadays. I always thought it was a phase with you. What will you do with it?
Nice. She's hot. Thanks.
Wonderful. That will be all for Dear Cam has had a very successful day. You've done a crunchy job so far, Pickle. Well done. I'm feeling better already. See you next time.
As soon as you chance upon Bobby...
Bobby! You... little Bobby?
Well, yeah.
No, you certainly aren't.
Why do you have to say it like that? And beyond that, I'm a...
Oh, you certainly are.
She pinches Bobby's cheek.
Hey! Stop that!
Your family has been worried sick about you, you know. You should...
I will! I just... Wait.
Of course I do. They come through here. I knew you when you were just a little thing. What?
Gangsters don't have feelings. But...
Bobby's gaze falls...
All right, that's enough reminiscing. I got business to run.
I'll just bet you do. Take care, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Bobby sits at the edge of the bed, looking...
There you are, rookie. Have a seat. Yeah, I'm all right. Just weird being back here so close to... You know, I haven't been back to see my family since I got sucked up by... I will. I just haven't gotten up the courage yet. That's real nice of you to offer, but it's just... It's not about, like... Well, my family's always been real accepting. I think they knew I was meant for more than being another one. That's the problem, too. If I come home and I haven't made shit of myself, they're gonna say, "Oh, our sweet baby Bobby, our angel. You're perfect just the way you are." Yeah, it is. It feels like failing. I spend all this time away from... If I come home and I haven't made... I don't know. As sweet as they are, it'd be easier if they were knowing they'd be happy no matter what. Am I making any sense here? Well, if I don't, who will? How else am I gonna make something of... I want my family to be... So I gotta be a little... Otherwise, I won't have... And then I'll just... do nothing. I thought I already knew, but...
Bobby stands, dusting their hands off from...
All right, rookie. That's enough. I got one more place to check out. You can find all kind of extreme temperature. Hot, cold, and all kinds of work happens there. See you there.
Someone there? The end table is where I like to go when I want to be all alone. The view here's pretty nice. Makes me feel real thoughtful. Oh, glad you understand. You came at the best time for a talk. Much as I like to be in here to think, sometimes it's tough. Betty is sweet as pie, but sometimes the table's got to think on his... But Betty's company's a darn sight better for thinking than those dang Hanks. There's so god dang many of them. And they're always jumping, crashing around in that closet like 5 bulls on a trampoline. It's just too dang much. And then you got Benoit.
Abel looks like he'd rather talk about anything else. He lowers his voice like he's speaking of something truly scandalous.
Oh, that one never stops talking about SEX. Asking me if anyone's polishing my surfaces lately. They're telling me stories about their conquests. I'm an old-fashioned kind of table, dang it. That kind of talk's supposed to be private. Oh, but look at me. You came here to talk to me, not any of those guys. Let me get back to work.
Oh, you trying to hang out right? Of course they are. What? There ain't much happening over here, though. But check another window or something.
Something has to be...
Ha! We'll see you at the news.
Well, look, it's my old friend, the dork. Want a bone? Okay. Welcome to the Bone Zone.
You take Doug's cold, pale hand, and the two of you make your way to the Bone Zone hand in hand. You have a pretty great time, but as you lie side by side afterward, you can't help but feel an overwhelming sense of dread. You could be doing so much more with your life. You're wasting what should be the best years stuck in your house alone. Doug seems pretty pleased.
Oh, you live?
Yo, chill.
I'm just kidding. You're pumping iron.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited that you're both here.
Hey, Fantina.
Rod waves at Fantina, but Kurt just gives her a...
Ah! You remembered my...
How could we forget?
You think I'm memorable? See, I knew you liked me. Though I sure hope so. I just enjoy them so much. Did you know that Kurt has this amazing wave dance move? It only happens when I brush up against him.
Please, don't.
Oh, are you too good to dance now?
Why don't you dance, Rod?
Anyway, I really like it when you do it, Kurt. Oh, you wouldn't believe how good they are. Really, there isn't anything like them. You can do it, Kurt. I believe in you.
Nah, I'm good.
You can't do it, can you?
Kurt can do anything.
That's right. I can do anything. I'm just feeling a bit,
See? Someone else would love to see you do it.
Is popcorn allowed in this room? Because this is gonna be entertaining.
I need your backup on this.
Man, don't worry. I'll be back here.
You've got this, Kurt! Of course I do. What's not to believe in? I know greatness when I see it.
You think I'm great?
Bro, you so dense. That's all she been saying.
You want to see me bust out the move?
Oh my gosh.
But under one condition.
What's that?
It's just you and me, Fantina.
You mean?
That's right. A private dance session with just you. What better way to pay back someone who's always believed in me?
I'm so excited!
I'll call you over when I'm ready.
I can't wait.
It's easier this way. With her, no matter how bad I do, she'll think it's the best thing ever.
Yep. She can be a bit obsessive.
With me, she couldn't care less about you. She's got good taste.
Man, hush up and get this over with. I don't want to hear her scream with excitement anymore.
Fine. I'll see you around. I've got a fan to knock over.
Hey there, you want to watch some TV? Oh, wow. You know, being here in the living room, there's all kind of fun stuff to do here. That ain't me. Sure, I might hold your drinks for you, but you got so many fine options. Telly's always got all kinds of But Connie's another great way to spend your time here. Your video game machine. Anyway, you got all kinds. I appreciate you. What can I do you for? All's well here at the console table. Well, mostly. How am I supposed to relax when I could be watching the greatest TV show ever made? Listen to this. A hard-working pair of jeans. It's a classic.
When you seem less...
Anyway.
Oh.
For once, Bobby isn't in the middle of a conversation.
You made it. Welcome to the future site of the Pin Crime Family HQ. I'm all right, Oh, hell. I guess I've been all over this damn house. I had so many ideas for schemes, but what's the point? This is a house, not some bustling metropolis full of suckers. We all have the same shit. We all can't share space with your suckers. That shit is awkward as hell. You know, I spent all my time all the ways I was gonna make my family see. Now that I'm here, I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to do with myself.
Bobby follows your gaze to the doorway.
You're on. What's the master at work?
Bobby sets to work at the lock, closing their eyes and holding one hand.
Wait, actually, I can do you one better.
They contort themselves into all sorts of knots, closing their eyes. It's a sight so bizarre, you wonder if perhaps you ought to have taken off the deviators. A bobby pin fitting into a keyhole would have been far less disturbing to witness.
What's all this then?
What are you, the fuzz?
I'm the door.
Well, buzz off and open already.
I suppose you're harmless. If you want to see the wizard, go right ahead.
How'd you like that shit, huh?
Wow! Now that's what I call showmanship.
Ah! How many times am I gonna get startled in this damn house?
My apologies, friend. I meant no harm. I only wanted to commend you for the commensurate showmanship you showed there. I mean, those twists and feats of dexterity. Audiences love a thrill like that.
They do?
Of course they do. Trust me, I would know. Audiences love... I was in there the entire time, you know, wondering to myself, can they overcome my lock? An iron like me can't be locked behind just any sort of lock, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and even though I have no problem retaining an audience's attention myself, none whatsoever.
Wait, really? You mean I could be part of your magic show?
Most certainly. Just imagine it. You and I pulling off daring escapes. Me, the world famous...
I could be famous. I could really be somebody. Hell yeah, I'll be part of your act.
Splendid!
I just gotta wind up some business first, if you don't mind giving me a minute.
Naturally. I'll be here when you're all ready.
I can't believe what just happened. I wasn't expecting all this. The Pin Gang? Well, look, maybe it's better we don't work together. After all, it'd make the huge crush I have on you kind of power dynamics and all that. You know, I'd have to submit all this paperwork to HR, You're telling me you never felt that crazy electricity between the... But I was gonna blow at some point. Better we don't have all that baggage in our way now. Of course it's not just you. Anyone could see it. Can you imagine our suckers trying to let us scam them? Meanwhile, we're making eyes at each other the whole time? Disgusting. Oh, you like being watched? Interesting. I'll have to... But in the meantime... I guess I got some rehearsing to do for my new gig. You wanna come with? I can get you a backstage pass. Hell yeah!
Bobby offers you their arm, and as you walk forward together, as you watch Bobby perform, you're...
Hey, it's you. What's up?
The great Bobini! Our
Ah, beans. Bonnie, I changed my name. I'm Bobby Sticky Fingers now.
What?
I gotta scram for a bit. This ironing board guy, he's a lot.
Poof! Yeah, do not be alarmed. Afraid, perhaps. For the greatest mystery yet awaits. You have ventured onto the path less traveled. A path where no thing is sure, where you, unfortunate soul, have stumbled into my fearsome presence. It is I, Ronaldini, the great and terrible. Ha ha ha! I am no genie. How dare you debase and insult me, you who are but a peon? 'Twas I, Ronaldini, whose prestidigital powers successfully swiped the great diamond of the Aga Khan from beneath his very gaze. Now, do you feel the tendrils of my psyche entwining with yours? I can only assume you are familiar with my dastardly visage from the countless broadsheets and pamphlets strewn about proclaiming my sinister... I, Ronaldini, stand before you. You may quake, should you choose. Ah, or perhaps I should make you quake. Simple mental manipulation. I'm capable of so much more. Levitation, escape. I can even press nylon without damage. Sigh, another sycophant come to kneel before the great and terrible, I, Ronaldini. He who tamed the Sultan's treacherous tigers and hedonistic harem in the same legend. How far he has fallen. It's just that I'm so used to performing in the salons of the wealthy. In steamship staterooms crossing the vast unknowable depths of Leviathan. Even one time on a baroness's haunted ski lift. I'm accustomed to exposing my long and mighty. My long and mighty. Great and terrible. Powers to the finery of society's creme de la creme. Well, that is true. I rarely wear a cape. A magical cape! Okay, yes. I have been known to don a silk-lined velvety affair. The inky vacuum of my proclivities may be too much for a mere mortal to handle. You have no fear? I can take that strength away with a wave of my hand. Why can it not be both? Of course you are. I'm terribly interesting. I could force you to do my bidding. I could stare into your eyes, snap my fingers, and your inhibitions would vanish, your free will gone, bent. I shall give you no further warning. Once you fall under my sway, I will not easily relinquish you. I rarely choose the most enthusiastic option. You'd best control that excitement. It would be a terrible shame for my command performance to be, shall we say, halted in the first act.
Then make yourself useful. First, you'll need to get into my simple, empty little closet. Now, are you afraid? Oh, just my wand, silk binding rope, a few blindfolds. Tools of the trade, darling. Ah, but it locks from the outside. I currently have no assistance. What makes you think you won't wish you could? Normally someone from the audience shoves a bunch of swords through it. How scintillating. Part the curtains. Come, my little...
You enter the gym to find Stepford, but he looks a little bleary. In the pale moonlight, he doesn't quite look like himself.
Ah, yes. Hello, and possible. Just having a little trouble getting my brain to shut off before the big day. I've been rehearsing things in my mind. Just want to do everything perfectly, you know? You think so? I guess you're right.
Stepford shifts in the light, and it cascades down his gorgeous locks, flowing...
It's strange not spend. I mean, I look at myself in this light, my golden luster. Would anyone even want a trophy like me?
Stepford turns to you, fixing you with his electric... Somehow he seems to channel the whole atmosphere of competition into his heavy-lidded glance. Your heart races. You feel a tingle of anticipation run up and down your spine.
You always know just what to say. I care about you too.
The moonlight streaming off Stepford's beautiful body. He looks like a Greek god, but he takes a step toward...
Here I am, the night, and it's all because of you. Now, if only I could get some sleep. I think that's exactly what I need.
Stepford finally touches you, and the heat where his body meets yours.
I want to be your first place lover.
Stepford's hands may be metal. He allows you to take your fill. Yet when the moment calls for a gentle...
All this stamina training sure is coming in handy right now.
Finally, as the sun begins... You arrive at the site of... The buzz in the air is full of expectation.
This is it! The big... It's intimidating. All the screaming fans, all the... Whoever organized this thought... Yo, I forgot to ask you last night. Did you talk to any of the other objects for the quiz? You did? Thank you so much. We've got just enough time for one question. Okay. Why do dryers produce static cling? I hope you're right. Okay, time's up. I wouldn't be here without you. Wish me luck.
Stepford fails miserably.
Well, last place, even below Raspberry. I just painfully embarrassed myself. I kind of feel abandoned. I mean, I thought you were gonna get... And I definitely should have actually... I guess it's probably best if our relationship never leaves the... Still, I'm glad now I know I really suck. I got every single trivia question wrong, including my own birthday. I got a 0 in gymnastics because I thought planking was just lying down, and I ran across the track instead of around it. You think? I trusted you. You really did. I guess so. I don't know. It's gonna take some time until I feel like I can trust you. Sounds good, friend.